The Nintendo Switch. You know how I would always say that this was truly the perfect console ever? I lied. Yeah, it's a pretty average console. And I already know what you're gonna do. You're gonna go into the comment section and start typing something like, "Did he just call the Switch an average console?" To which I responded in agreement because nothing about me remotely indicates that I give a f about this thing. But here's the real reason why it's average. Sure, it has amazing games like Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, and of course AAA Clock. And sure, it's in the most convenient form where 1 minute you can go playing on the TV and monitor and the next you're playing on handheld, but honestly, the fact that it doesn't have Wii Sports is a literal disappointment. As a matter of fact, every console that isn't capable of playing Wii Sports is nothing but a failure in my book. N64 didn't have Wii Sports, so it's a failure. This is a failure. This is a failure. This is definitely a failure. And did I just admit that the Wii U is a successful console? So the Nintendo Switch is an average console. Or at least it was, until a recent Nintendo Direct that was honestly the best 40 minutes of my entire life actually announced a sequel to Wii Sports for the Nintendo Switch, being Nintendo Switch Sports. Finally! Nintendo Switch Sports, set to officially be released in April, is the kind of game, not gonna lie, kinda thought would have already existed in the earlier days of the Switch. But then again, casually late to the party was kind of the theme of this Direct. But I've gotta say, this game looks so amazing. Except maybe the characters. Look, don't get me wrong, it's probably something I'll end up getting used to and honestly not caring about, but it's just kind of strange seeing these characters and not the Miis. I think they did showcase that you can change them up to match your Miis, but I still think it's a little strange. But it really doesn't matter because we are here for the entertainment, the sports themselves. Right from the start, we are getting 6 sports to play. You've got volleyball, the sport I'll probably be very terrible at. Soccer, the sport I will dominate at, but then be forced to an early retirement because I whacked my foot so hard at the wall. There's badminton, the sport that's not table tennis. Chambara, sword fighting when the budget can only afford 2 pool noodles and 2 minutes at a public pool. Tennis, the sport where the person in the front will literally not be doing anything for the entire match. And bowling, the one sport that I actually have nothing bad to say. Full respect. And it seems it won't end there, as golfing will be another sport added later on. And I just appreciate golfing. I mean, never have I dissed on golfing. Why wouldn't you like golfing? But overall, this really does look like an enjoyable experience, and it only gets better with the news that you can play all of these games online. That's right, online. You're finally useful. Whether it's with friends who by law must purchase this game, or suspicious strangers who prank call people about Game Boys or something, you are able to play every single game online. But sadly, we'll have to wait another 2 months until we can get our hands on what might be the game of the century. Or so I thought, until they announced an online test for the game, which I was actually able to take part in. And what kind of a person would I be if I didn't share my experience and footage with all of you? So here it is, 1.5 glorious minutes of me playing Switch Sports Online Beta.
Freeze, FBI!
What the heck is going on?
Hands behind your back, sir. You're under arrest.
What? What did I even do?
Oh, we've been working with our good friends over at Nintendo, arresting those who have shared footage of the Switch Sports Online playtest.
What? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's
Hey,
literally
don't
just
blame
a
me.
test
The
for the
rules are
game.
the rules.
They
You
even
got caught,
activated
and now
the
you have to
capture
pay the
button for
price.
it.
Stop
Why would
screaming
you
at me. Here
activate
comes
the
the
capture
scene,
button
and we
if you
don't
can't
get to
even
have it
share
right
the
now.
footage?
What's going on?
They're literally working with Nintendo and taking me in.
Damn, they actually found you for looking at videos of people playing on modded 3DSs?
What?
Oh, you're in big trouble now.
That's not even illegal
Let's
to
go,
do.
let's go.
Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for opening your mouth. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna remember this.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
So, does this mean we're not working on the script for the next video? I'm gonna go home.